you as a figure to be scared of. Come on, your kids shouldn't be scared of you. They should respect you as a parent, but they shouldn't be scared of you. Reasons why is because if they are too scared of you in times of when they have issues, they won't come to you. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lizzie here again. What's up guys? What's good? So guys, in today's video it's going to be a little bit of a rant, and yeah, me addressing certain matters that I've always wanted to address for the longest, but yeah, today I've decided to do this. So yeah, if you guys want to know what this video is all about, definitely keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and give this video I recently posted a video about what's in my period post and all of that, and this lady, guys, this is not the first time this lady is coming to my coming to the comments and insulting me. When I made a video about what defines does marriage really defines a woman and all, she came under my channel to insult me. She wrote, like, she said all sorts on that DM, insulting me that I'm stupid, that I don't have sense, that how can I be posting things like that in the public, that things like that is meant to be on a one-on-one level. I'm coming on YouTube to show people pads and all of that. What's so fantastic about that content? That what was I thinking before making that kind of content? More so, I'm even talking about tampons, and I'm talking about how to push it in is my problem and everything. That how stupid am I to come and put out that kind of content there? And I went ahead to talk about how I had infection and everything. That I'm a very stupid woman. And I'm like, oh my god. When I checked her Instagram page, she was like, an elderly woman. She looks older than my mom, guys. And I just smiled. I was like, okay, I see where this is coming from. In this day and age, guys, in 2020, person they throw that kind of job. This is the problem I personally have with Nigerians. Make I use that word. You're old. Okay, you're too old for this kind of thing. You're too matured for this kind of thing. Those jabs you were throwing at yourself, because it's not me. Because I don't understand how you will come sliding my DM to tell me rubbish. Total rubbish. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. I'm sure people like you, your kids, your girl child will be there. They'll be so scared to talk to you because of mothers like you. Guys, when I was even growing up, I couldn't even tell my mom about things like this. Because you know why? Our parents of then have this mentality of when you talk about things like that, is the bad thing. You're talking about something really bad. I remember then when I was growing up and you're watching movies and then two people are kissing, my mom would be like, would you turn your face? It got so used to me that whenever I'm watching a movie with my mom or my dad, before they even start kissing, I've already turned my face. When I was of age to even have a boyfriend, I couldn't. I was so scared. Guess what then? Our parents then will make you believe that even once you get close to a guy like this, you're already pregnant. In a way, parents of then are cool. But in a way, I still prefer the way parents of now do things. Because you have to understand that children of these days are not the same. Children of these days are very curious. Children of these days are very, they want to know things. They ask questions a lot. Unlike us, our parents will not even give you the opportunity to ask questions. Who you don't ask waiting? Who waiting? How? When you're even standing, even if it's your classmate as a guy and he's talking to you, you see your mom and you're still standing. See, most of the time, when I just stand and I'm talking to a guy and I just notice my mom, before they say Jack Robinson, also 440, I don't whiz. The guy won't even know what's going on. He won't know before he even says Jack. I'm gone. It was that bad. And once you get home, your mom will tell you, you have disvirgined yourself. You have gone to disvirgin yourself. You have useless your life. Look at you. Eh? That's how they'll be pressing you everywhere and everything. And I'll be like, I was just talking to my classmate though. I was just talking to my classmate, so I cannot talk to my classmate again. So because I'm talking to my classmate means that okay, I've gone for them to press me. Hey God. My mom will tell me, I know the funniest thing, my mom wants to start calling me here. Like she wants to start with me. She will bring up the things. She will start telling me one after the other. She'll give me date and time. The other day you did this. That was how you did that. That was how you did this. In March 2020. In March this. In that. In September 29. In August this. That's how she'll be telling me all the things I've been doing with dates. And you know they finish. Guess what? Even if I sleep off, she will wake me around 3 a.m. in the morning. Stand up. You know that thing we're talking about? We're not yet done. Remember that you did this? I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm not going to bother calling your name. Okay? I won't bother calling names. This is 2020. It's very obvious that you were one of those mothers of them. Okay? It's very, very obvious. There was nothing immoral about that video. I was trying to show teenage girls the different kind of paths we have so that they can be guided, which a lot of mothers don't do. A lot of teenage girls they are not free enough to discuss this kind of things with their mom because they are scared. You know, when you're too tough on a child, you make them not comfortable enough to come to you for things because they already see you as a figure to be scared of. Come on, your kids shouldn't be scared of you. They should respect you as a parent, but they shouldn't be scared of you. Reasons why is because if they are too scared of you in times of when they have issues, they won't come to you. When they are going through, issues and all of that, they'll be scared of coming to you. Instead, they'll want to go to some stranger or they want to go to some friend. They will not confide in you. And you want to have that kind of relationship where you allow your kids feel free to share things with you, talk to you about matters. Your children should see you as that person they can always talk to. Sometimes I have that kind of intimate conversation with my kids. I have those kind of intimate, deep conversations with my son, with my teen. He will come to me and ask me some deep questions, and I'll be like, wow. But I answered those questions because you want them to be comfortable to always come to you. There was a time that my son said something about his classmates always coming to school with cigarettes and all. Where's this fly coming from, Bikoni? So there was a time he came home and he was like, he came complaining. He came home and was telling me about this friend of his that's always coming to school with cigarettes. Guys, he's just in SS2. Guys, he's in SS2, and he was complaining about this friend of his always coming to school with cigarettes. And I was like, are you serious? Hope you're not. He said, no, that's why he's coming to tell me so that I'll know. I was like, are you for real? So I had to say, okay, I need to go to your school and let your teacher, your principal know about this. And I went to school and then I complained. And guess what? They found other prohibited things that he's not supposed to be using in school in his bag. If you're showing your children this love and care and always trying to know what's going on in their life, you will know when things are going bad. So you want to have that kind of established relationship with them whereby they are free to talk to you, they're free to have deep conversations with you without you scolding them or telling them that they're too young for that kind of conversation. Because a lot of parents be like, when your child walk up to you and tell you things like, mommy, there's this girl I'm crushing on, your parents will just, come on, shut up, what do you know about a girl, what do you know about a boy? Things like that. When you tell your children things like that, or when you tell them things in that way, they'll be scared of you. That's the truth. If you want to tell them, maybe, you feel like they are not of age to do things like that, you can tell them nicely, my dear, this is not the time for this, okay? The only thing that should matter to you right now should be your books and all of that. Any other thing can wait. There's a time for everything. There's a way you explain these things to them, they will understand and it will sink in. Like, let me tell you, shouting all the time on a child won't really doesn't really pass any message to them. Trust me. They will only be scared and be withdrawn. That's all it does. I'm not a professional I'm not a professional or anything, but I'm a mom and yeah, I have a lot of experience here and there. So definitely with that experience I can say a thing or two, in terms of things like this. So when you shout on a child, you scold them because they maybe they come to you and they're asking you a thing or two and you scold them and all of that. To you, you think, oh, that shout why I shout now. The pikin don't learn, the pikin will change. It doesn't change them. Guess what? Talking to a child constantly does the changing, not shouting. Because when you're shouting, you're not passing any message. You only make the child withdrawn and scared of coming to you or confiding in you on anything. And you don't want that. Because when they're scared or they're withdrawn, they won't come to you for anything. And when things are going bad, you won't know. And you want to always be in the know about everything that happens in your child's life. So that way you can be able to guide them when they're going to the wrong path or heading towards the wrong path. So you want to always stay in the know. You want to always be in the know to know what's going on. So parents, I believe a lot of parents now know this, but we should try to create that relationship whereby our kids are like very free to walk up to us and ask us questions and tell us things. Okay, I have this friend back then in school. Okay, there was this principal. Oh, sorry. There was this lecturer harassing her. Like the harassment was so bad. She called her mom and she wanted to speak to her about it, and the mom was like, "Shut up! You don't go to dress anyhow now. They don't notice you. Notice me." Those were her mom's comments. Those were her comments to her daughter that was going through, stress. That really needed someone to talk to, someone that will help her. And her mom made comments like, "Now you know now, you don't go to dress anyhow for school. They don't notice you. They must notice you because now you. And why come they did not see anybody but you?" And I was like, how can a mom even say that to her daughter? Like, back in the days, when I was much younger, when we do things, my mom would come out, she would shout, quarrel, do all the things, go fight. You get in front of everybody. When we enter inside the house, she would pull our ear. That thing I was doing there was because I was just trying to defend you guys as my children. Don't try that thing again, it's very bad. You come help defend your child. Even if you believe your child is doing anyhow in school, or she went to school and she was dressing anyhow, that was why they noticed that. Whatever you want to say, just keep it for later. Go and help her tackle that matter first. Then when you guys come home, you can start telling her the things you need to tell her. But I was so shocked. That wasn't what she did. And guess what? She had no choice but to give in to that lecturer back then in school. She had no choice. She just had to give in to that lecturer because she felt like I needed to pass this course. Like, I don't want carry over, so I guys do one. So tell me. So parents, we should try. It is not easy to be a parent at all. It is not easy because children are different. Maybe you try this certain pattern with this child and the next child will come out different. That pattern you used for that child will not work for this one. See, children are different. Okay, so you need to understand each child individually and tackle them individually. I'm sure a lot of parents already know these things, but I just feel like the way our parents did things then, or in a way it was cool, but in a way it wasn't at all. Because my mom started listening to me more when I was like, when I got to like 23, 24, that was when I was a bit free with my mom. When I was a young teen and everything growing up, I wasn't that free with her because there were things I just couldn't tell her. There was a time the first guy I ever dated as a young teen, then I got me a phone. I didn't show my mom this phone. Like, I had that phone for more than 3 months. I did not show my mom. I was hiding the phone. Whenever, like when I'm home, I'll switch it off. Then when I'm outside, I just turn it back on. That was what I was doing until I don't know what even happened. But yeah, at some point she found out and she was so angry. I had to return the phone back to the guy, and yeah, the rest was history. But I feel like our parents did well then, because in a way there's some things I was doing back then as a young girl that I still do now. Like when I'm out, even as a grown-up lady that I am right now, when I'm out and I'm like, and it's getting to like 9, 8, 9, I begin to panic. Like, not like I'll be rushing to go back home, but I begin to panic. Like, I need to go home. Like, I need to get home. Like, it's not like anybody's telling me to come back home, or anybody's going to flog me, or there's someone waiting for me with key, but that thing, growing up, I had that. Where's this flag coming? These children will not kill me. Every second they're leaving their windows open. So oftentimes I always feel like that. Oftentimes I always feel that way, because I feel like I need to get home. I need to get home. I need to get home. I mean, it's getting late. Nobody's calling me. Nobody's rushing me. What's that? I'm busy. Maybe I'll be working, so I'll be at my shop trying to round up things with clients, but I will still be, I need to go. If you guys are any parents, watching this video, should leave a comment down below. Children of then and now, they're different, right? Because children of then, I don't think they're as curious as children of now, because children of now, they're so curious. They want to know things. They want to find out things. They want to know why the head was turned like this. They want to know why the leg was bent this way. They want to know everything. You get? So I try as much as possible to always explain things to them, because trust me, if you don't, if they come to you, they come to ask you a question and you don't explain it to them, maybe you give them jab like you're too young to know that kind of thing, they'll go and find out somewhere else. Once they are curious to know things and they come to you and you don't answer them, you think that okay, because you tell them that you're young to know, they'll just chill out. They'll go and find out they'll go and find out their own way, either from a friend or they'll Google it, because nowadays they always sleep on Google. They want to know everything. Google, what is this? Google, what is that? And you don't want them to go and get the information from a wrong person, or get someone pass that information in the wrong way. You want to be there as parents to guide them. Why are we parents? Why are we here as parents on earth? Why did God give these children to us? God gave these children to us because He wants us to be here as parents to guide them. We are here like the earthly God. We are the earthly God they see. They can't see God, okay? We can't see God either, but they can see us. So we are like the earthly God they are seeing. We are here to guide them to the right path. We are here to, answer those questions answer those questions that has been bothering them. Your child should be comfortable enough to ask you questions. Your child should be comfortable enough to talk to you about things without you scolding or saying that no, it's wrong. No, you're too. The time my friend said something about her daughter, asking her a question about, I can't remember what that question was about, but yeah, her daughter asked her something, and then she was like, no, when you're young enough, I'll explain it to you. And then but why can't I know now? She said, no, it's for adults. You can't know now. You get? She was not like, but why can't I know now? Mom said, because you are still too young. It is for adults. When you become an adult, I will explain to you. So she daughter was not like, but when I'm an adult, definitely I would have known these things myself. So why can't you just tell me now, so I know already, at a young age, so that I'll be guided. And mom was just looking at her like this, like, are you for real? Like, did you just when you want telling me that, or someone asked you to tell me this? So children of these days are weak. They're so different. They are so curious. They want to know things. They want to ask you questions, and they are so bold. And children of these days, a lot of them are so too forward. Children these days, like, if you guys can relate as parents, you know that what I'm saying, that I'm speaking the truth. So for that, my mommy, that video was not to spoil anybody. That video was not to pass a wrong message. It was to help young teens growing up, because a lot of children are not free enough to speak to their mom about certain matters. That's the truth. Okay? So I would really appreciate it if you stopped coming to the comments to insult. I will not tolerate it. Or sliding to my DM to tell me, throw jabs at me. I won't tolerate it, because she's been doing this constantly. She's been constantly doing this. You've been doing this constantly and have been keeping quiet. But now I won't. Like I would always say, not everybody will like the kind of content, I put out. Not everybody will like the kind of content I put out. That's why every time I finish, anytime I'm rounding up any video, any video, I always ask questions like, I always say things like, do let me know the kind of videos you like me to put out and all of that. I say things like that. But if you don't like the kind of content I put out, ma'am, please, you can unsubscribe or take a walk or take a bounce or slide, any which one. but don't come to my channel to insult me. Don't come to the comments to insult me. Don't come on my YouTube, on my Instagram page to insult me, or slide into my DM to insult me. I won't tolerate that. Thinking is so archaic, because I don't understand why you would say that why you would say that that video was not cool. Okay. So yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and do let me know the kind of videos you like to see, and I would really appreciate it. And see you guys in my next